Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's practice. Today, we are going to focus on a deep stretch in our whole section of the lower and upper back. So, if you feel tired from a workout recently or from just sitting the whole day at your desk, whatever the reason is, today we're going to open up our muscle fibers with a deep back stretch. So, we find ourselves in a seated position in a cross-legged seat and just place your hands on top of your knees. Make sure to keep your spine long and breathe deep into your belly, in through the nose and out through the nose. So connect to your full yogi's breath. Place the hands in front of your heart and set an intention for this short practice. Keep the focus on your breath, even in still positions like this. So release your hands and place them behind your back, the fingertips looking towards the back of the mat. And we are going to inhale and expand our chest, look up into the sky, and just stay here as we exhale. Again, connect to your deep breaths. And just go into this gentle back bend. Really focus on opening the chest so we pull our shoulders back and away from each other. Now on the exhale, slowly round your back, and inhale, expand your chest again. This is a variation of some cat and cow movements in this seating position. As we inhale, we look up to the sky, and as we exhale, we really try to round our spine. You can bend your elbows and expand your chest again into the sky. Open up your heart. Continue at your own pace and always stay connected to your breath. Now from here we are going to do some circular movements. Just move your body in every direction. It feels comfortable at the moment. There is no right or wrong. There's just your own path. It's your own body. You know it the best. So just keep following it wherever it wants to move right now. Now from here, reach our arms up into the sky and exhale, twist over to the right side. As you inhale, we lengthen our spine, and on the exhale, we try to twist even a bit further into the stretch. Deep breathing. And keep in mind there's no weight on our backhand here. We are twisting out of our upper body and the weight is shifted and seating equally on our seating bones. Now reach back up to center and twist over to the left side. Gentle twist here, and as you inhale we lengthen our spine again, and exhale we twist even more to the left side. You can use your right hand here to enhance the twist to the left side as you grab onto the upper part of the knee and twist over to the left side. Try to keep everything relaxed and just twist out of your upper body. Back up to center, inhale, and as we exhale, we fold our left arm and grab onto the left elbow with our right hand for a side stretch. This opens up our lat and really gives us this deep stretch into the left side. And always remember to stay connected to your breath. Make it sound like a wave as you inhale and exhale. Make it circular and effortless. Release your arms back into the sky and switch the sides. So you're bending your right arm and the left hand grabs the right elbow for a deep stretch in our right side. Try to keep your chest out and both seating bones equally on the floor as we are rooted to the ground. Release your arms and let them go back onto the floor, hang heavy. Now from here we are going to push backwards and over a seating position into a tabletop position. Let's straighten our left leg to the back of the mat and really push into your left toes. This is a really good stretch after a long period of sitting, just to open up our muscle fibers in our legs again. So come back to tabletop and switch over to the right leg. Really try to push into your right toes and flex every muscle of your right leg. Keep the core engaged and just breathe deep into your belly. Perfect, back to tabletop. And from here we put our knees mat width apart, big toes are touching, and we push back into our child's position. Now the fingertips are reaching forward and you really push your chest out and let your forehead hang heavy on the mat. Walk over to your left side with the hands and place the right hand on top of the left hand. And really breathe deep into this stretch. Imagining like every breath opens up that right side of you. With every inhale it expands and creates more space for your muscles. Walk over through the middle, over to your right side, and place the left hand on top of the right. Again, with every inhale, you expand the left side of your rib cage. Perfect. Walk back to the center and connect to your breath. Come on top of the hands and just bend forward into a variation of upward dog. The big toes are still touching and we just open up our chest. Really push out your chest and look up into the sky to expand the front part of your body. As we stay in this position for a longer period of time, just always try to stay connected to your breath. Slowly place your legs flat in the back and just push down into a full laying position. Shake out your hips side by side. Now place the hands mat width apart or even a bit further and push up into high cobra. So the full lower body is laying flat on the mat and we're just pushing up our whole upper body. Try to push out from your lower back and use the hands as little as possible. Exhale, drop down to the mat, and inhale, reach up as far as you can. Go at your own pace and always know your limits here. This is a really good exercise to strengthen your lower back. It can help here when you activate your glutes to pull yourself up even a little bit further without using your hands that much. Perfect. Rest back onto the mat and we come up into a Sphinx pose. So place your forearms on the mat, 90 degrees, and just look up, gentle back bend, and push your chest out. As we stay in this position without much movement, try to come into that meditative state of mind by connecting to your breath. Now push back into a child's position to counter this pose. Big toes are touching, knees are mat width apart, and the forehead is resting on the floor. Slowly walk your hands back, rise up into a seating position on your shins. Place the knees together into our hero pose, and we slowly place our hands again to the back. Fingers are pointing to the back of the room, and just slowly lean backwards here. You can stay on your fingertips, or if your body allows it, lower down on your palms. This is a short preparation for our big pose today, which is the camel pose. Now, as we still stay in the seated position on our knees, just untuck your toes, straight back, and place the palms of your hand at your lower back to support your back bend. As you feel more comfortable, you can either stay there or reach down onto your heels. If you can go even further, untuck your toes and reach your heels or your toes in this position. Don't push yourself too hard, find your limits and listen to your body. Keep in mind to stay connected to your breath as we expand our chest in this position. Find ease in those long holding positions. Now come back up step by step. Hold onto your lower back and slowly come back down into child's position again to counter this back bend. Rest here as you feel a big relief in your lower back. Give yourself the space here to stay in this position for a bit. And whenever you feel ready, come on top of your knees, untuck the toes. Come onto your head slowly and roll forward while interlacing your arms behind your back. As this is a really good counter pose for the camel pose, we always try to work in balance. Slowly and gently release back down. Push over a seating position. Lay on your back. Hug your knees and massage your lower back however it feels comfortable for you right now. Really eliminate that last bit of tension in your lower back. Hug your knees really tight, and by letting go into Shavasana, you let go of all the tension that was there in the beginning of this practice. Release down, heavy onto the mat. Feel gravity pulling you down into earth, and just stay connected to your breath for as long as it feels comfortable for you in this position. Slowly come back to this space. Move your feet, your wrists. Give yourself a nice big stretch here. And lay over to one side, whichever side feels comfortable right now for you. Slowly rise up into a seating position on top of the mat. Just feel for a moment how your body feels now. Place the hands in front of your heart. Breathe deeply. Stay connected throughout the day to your breath. Set an intention and place it into Mother Earth. Thank yourself for showing up for today's practice, and I see you in the next one. Have a nice day.